If you have ever wondered what it would be like to live in both the North and the South during the tumultuous 1960s and the 1970s of the Civil Rights era, then Brown Girl Dreaming by Jacqueline Woodson is the novel and verse for you. While the nation lived through the Civil Rights Movement, Jacqueline Woodson was growing up in Columbus, Ohio, then Greenville, South Carolina, and finally in Brooklyn, New York. Using poetry, Woodson creates verbal snapshots that tell the story of her family and the many places she called home. Each poem offers a glimpse of her view on the world, including the setting, the characters, and the action that swirl around her as she tries to make sense of it all. This book is a memoir told in verse, all poems. It's like an album with a bunch of great short songs. Here's an excerpt from one of my favorites, Composition Notebook from page 154. And somehow, one day, it's just there, speckled black and white, the paper inside smelling like something I could fall right into, live there, inside those clean white pages. I don't know how my first composition notebook ended up in my hands long before I could really write. Someone must have known that this was all I needed. I like this book because it teaches you about American history through poems from the perspective of a young black girl who wants to be a writer. Her love of language makes it fun to relive history. Read this book to find out what Jacqueline learns about the meaning of home and the power of words.